This module, aligning ourselves with the divine and leaning into the mystery. In the Western world, we have been taught to compartmentalize life. Good, bad, up, down, spiritual, material. As I see it, every action is spiritual practice. We have the choice to be conscious or unconscious every moment of the day. Our relationships, too, are spiritual practice. We can walk to ourself, our beloved, and our dreams, and also to the divine together. I believe that at the heart of each of us resides the great lover, and this is my heart's deep desire, that we each come to know the great lover in whom we will know all other loves. What might the great mystery be? Might it be the primordial energy of love? I think so, yes. I think so. I believe that when we're awake to life, we're practicing our spiritual essential nature. We bring our awareness to the present moment again and again throughout the day. We do our very best to live in the present. Just as the body stays supple through exercise, stretching spiritually opens and deepens all areas of our lives. Having a flexible body, flowing in nature, meditating, seeking knowledge, expressing devotion and singing praises, dancing, laughing, playing, finding our spiritual tribe. Most of all, may we be quiet, be still, and listen to the silence at the heart of each of us. We are human beings living this life. We may sometimes feel cut off from the source and very alone. These moments carry within them the invitation to lean into the mystery. The root of the word divine means to shine, bright sky. Like the sky above us, that presence is always there within us. If the sense of connection with that bright sky is lost, our lives may dim for a time. Happily, it is that very experience of loneliness, lack of strength, and unmanageability which can lead us back to that presence within. At any moment, we can return to the divine within and find that loneliness disappears and our lives begin to shine again. When we recognize that mystery at the core of our being, we begin to listen for its guidance in silence, meditation, walking in nature. We can seek to allow it to show us the way and give us the strength to take the steps which will lead to peace. May I invite us to go deeper. Many of us spend a lifetime yearning for something elusive that seems unreachable. We may not even know what we're seeking. Yet there is a silence at the heart of each of us, the experience of which may feel like homecoming. Discovering the silence within and basking in it regularly adds a dimension to life which completes it. May we each find the way into ourselves that nourishes us. There are many traditions which offer meditation and prayer to explore the silence and find peace within. Sitting meditation practice may be beneficial for many of us, and the ways are many. Transcendental meditation, Buddhist mindfulness practices, Zazen, guided meditations, and self-inquiry practices. It may be that more active forms of meditation fit us better, forms like Tai Chi, Qigong, and Hatha Yoga. We are the authority in our lives and can trust ourselves and our experience. Meditation benefits the mind and also the body. When we practice meditation, the body settles down and experiences peace. Birds fly and sing. Flowers bloom and are fragrant. What do humans do? We take the time to attend to the mystery. We come close to the unknown and see. We'll never comprehend that mystery, but we can revel in it. We can go deep to experience it. I believe that the universe is a friendly place where we are at home. Each of us belongs here. May we open ourselves to the realization that what is possible is far more than we can imagine. If we begin to look for the light breaking into our lives, we will find our way. Here's a sitting practice we can access anytime we wish. It's one of the short guided meditations on YouTube, which you can access again and again. Practice sitting with the heart of the mystery. May I invite us to sit comfortably and close our eyes. Let's gather ourselves to this moment, to the place where we sit. Let's gently bring the image and attributes of our connection to the great mystery, our conception of that great mystery, or of a higher power, if you wish, to our awareness. This may be the higher power of our upbringing or one that we have found on our journey through life. Now may we let that image fall into our heart. Let's feel it there. If it seems to change, we allow that to happen too. Without judgment or effort, let's watch. We can stay with the experience as long as we wish. Let's quietly invite the divine into our lives, where we sit in this moment. We can gently approach the possibility of having a relationship with the divine. Let's lean up against the mystery where we sense that it exists inside ourselves, in others, in nature. We can allow ourselves to experience that which mystifies us. We don't have to know everything. Indeed, we may find that life is smoother, easier when we stop trying to comprehend that which is mystery. We can begin to enjoy the magic of not knowing. May we lean in. May we lean in. May we lean in. We will each know when it's time to stop. If we'd like, we can use this practice again and again over time. Along with everything else, as we grow and change, our conception of the divine is also changing. There is no outcome to this practice. We may ask ourselves how we know we're aligning ourselves with the divine and its guidance in daily life. The question may arise, how do I know it's God's will and not my will? I believe it's simple, really. When we follow what we truly know in our hearts, our will is aligned with divine will. All we have to do God's will, and again, the name God is any name that you wish to use. All we have to do God's will is to align ourselves with our true being. I believe there is a plan for each of us to live in peace and harmony with life, ourselves, and one another. We are being called forward. Our job is to follow that call, to do the footwork. Everything else is the job of the divine. All we can do is to hear the best we can and follow the best we can. It is enough. We can tune into our deep knowing of what is best for us and rest in peace. In our deep knowing, we will wish the same for ourselves as our higher power does. We do the right thing because it is our own deep, abiding will. We don't have to carry the world. The divine is in charge. What a relief that is. One of my favorite spiritual practices is letters to and from my higher power. Whoops, there I go again with the favorites. Practice a correspondence with God. Because this is the most valuable ongoing practice, we might set aside a special notebook or a journal for our correspondence. Let's open to the first page and begin a letter. Dear God, or whatever name we would like to call the great mystery. Let's write everything without stopping. What's going on with us, how we feel, what we're afraid of, what we're worried about, what we need help with, how tired we are of trying to do it all ourselves. Let's write whatever we need to tell God, and then we can sign our letter, love, comma, our name. Immediately, let's turn the page and begin a second letter, dear, our name, and let the divine write back. Again, write without stopping. We can let our hand do the writing. Let's suspend our thinking mind and just write. When we finish the letter, we can sign it, love God, or whatever name we wish. Let's reread these first letters in which may become a lifelong correspondence if we wish. My letters to my higher power these days are addressed simply, Beloved. We might ask what's possible. We don't know what the future holds. We are all walking along in the unknown. We allow ourselves the spaciousness and time to discern what our next step is. We rest in the confidence that we are on our path. We walk with care and humility, looking for the best in every situation, surrounding ourselves with truth-minded friends, basking in the bright sky and ourselves. We attend to the present moment and cultivate a gentle way of being in the world. There is no need to travel alone in the world. We cultivate the habit of quiet observation, keep our hearts open to the guidance of the divine, and meet each moment with grace and peace. If we accept that all that happens is part of the divine plan for our lives, we take it easy. We allow the present to pass without holding on. We accept the new present as it emerges from the unknowable future, and we are at peace. In the very last module of the Great Love Now course, we will explore what it means to honor and deepen our relationship with nature, where so many of us experience the divine shining upon us.